further stoked anticipation, saying, "Many thanks for the encouragement. I'm not making any announcements. Like so many Americans, I'm deeply disappointed in Senator Collins' vote for Kavanaugh. Maine and America deserve better."
So here to react, former Apprentice contestant and Trump supporter, Erin Elmore. Good morning, Erin. How are you?
Great. How are you?
So what do you make of the possibility of a potential Senator, Susan Rice?
First of all, what are her ties to Maine? I would love to know. Is she feeling like she's slipping into a little bit of irrelevancy here? And you know what's so interesting about the Democrats is their politics of retribution, right? Merrick Garland, that's why Judge Kavanaugh was treated so poorly. Now we're treating her poorly and saying, oh, Susan Rice should have this seat. Aren't the Democrats the one that want to support women and bring women up? No, not now. Only when it's convenient for them. Isn't that interesting? They want women to have a voice. They want women to have an opinion. No, no, no. Only when it's convenient for them.
So you've been pretty vocal that you don't think that Dr. Ford's story really added up, and you think that there's going to be more that comes out that maybe adds to your theory on her story.
You know, personally, I always feel terrible for victims of any sort of trauma, and the Me Too movement is a huge thing. But in this instance, the problem, and I'm also an attorney, by the way, the evidentiary part here is really big, okay? We're missing a lot of evidence, and there are a lot of things that go to her credibility as a witness. So if we were in a court of law, first of all, there's no statute of limitations, you know, that's way blown. So there really isn't any crime that could even be brought right now. But having said all of that, from an evidentiary perspective, she's really lacking a whole lot.
Let me ask you, Erin, though, you mentioned being a lawyer, and you're right. When I talked to those protesters, they said, well, you know, the presumption of innocence on Brett Kavanaugh's part, this isn't a court trial. He's in for a job interview. That was their point. But Senator Collins said, no, this is about presumption of innocence, and this is the very reason why that I'm going to vote yes. What do you make about what this process has done to the due process of every future nominee to any high office?
That's why I thought that it was so important that Judge Kavanaugh was confirmed, because if not, this is the new standard by which we live, that any man at any place or any time can be totally shamed and destroyed and vilified and lose their career by things that are said with no basis in reality or foundation of truth whatsoever. That's why this is so important. It's important to have facts, and there is an importance of presumption of innocence.
It is. Erin Elmore, thank you very much. Have a happy Saturday, and join us. We'll all be watching this afternoon when this confirmation vote happens.
Thank you, Erin.